What's up guys, Zestran here, and I just want to do a video on my thoughts about the Kingdom Hearts community and how, in my opinion, it's just very toxic and full of hate. So the best example of all this hate and everything in the Kingdom Hearts community is how they act towards IGN. And you probably know what IGN is. It's a big video game outlet, reviews, trailer videos, podcasts, all sorts of stuff. And I'm a big fan of IGN, and I'm also a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. And the way that the Kingdom Hearts community acts towards IGN for most things, really, especially involving Kingdom Hearts, kind of makes me embarrassed sometimes to be a Kingdom Hearts fan. The first time I really saw this relationship between these two things was back during TGS 2014, and before Kingdom Hearts 2.5 was coming out, and there was preview cycle and all that stuff. So it was at TGS, and IGN put up just a preview impressions video thing, which featured Mitch Dyer and Brian Altano. And Mitch Dyer was the only one talking, and he was talking about the game, blah, 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 blah. And everything was fine and dandy. And then at the end of the video, he's like, I never want to play the first 5 hours of the game again. Roxas is a garbage character that no one cares about. And the entire Kingdom Hearts community lost their freaking minds and just started raging at IGN and all this stuff. And I just wanted to get this clear and out there. I don't like Roxas as a character either. So I agree with part of that quote. The other half, and he's not really part of the Kingdom Hearts community, so he doesn't know that Roxas is a fan favorite character. So that part, whatever. But the first part, I don't like Roxas either. So, because he was expressing his opinion, as well as an IGN is terrible, ignorant, stupid, all this stuff. And I was like, really? And then what really bothered me is that they don't necessarily blame the person who said it. They just blame IGN as a whole. And then other examples, like, a lot of it happened around E3 2015 when the new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer came out, and they did their trailer rewind, which is like a trailer analysis. And the first one they did, I even admit, as a big fan of both sides, that they did a really terrible rewind video. It sounded like, I don't even know who those two girls in it were. They were either like interns or freelancers or just people who are usually not on camera or anything at IGN. And they're like, oh, we don't really know anything about Kingdom Hearts, blah, 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 all this stuff. And it was terrible. The reason I think they did it that way is because all their people were at E3, and they can't really do it while they're at E3 because they're busy and doing stuff. And, they're all busy and all kinds of stuff. But they did take the video down, and they did a new one with Marty Sleva, who is a big Kingdom Hearts fan. He's very knowledgeable. Probably not as knowledgeable as, some big Kingdom Hearts YouTubers, because he can't just spend all of his time playing Kingdom Hearts and thinking about and doing all this stuff. He's got other stuff to do. But then even some people still had a problem with that one. I'm like, just whatever. But then there's other examples, like IGN had this video series they were doing called The History of Awesome. And they got to 2001 or 2, whatever it was, when Kingdom Hearts first came out. And they made a little topic, they cut a topic out and made it a video just about Kingdom Hearts. And I bet you a lot of people didn't even watch it, and they automatically were hating on it because IGN talked about Kingdom Hearts. And the video was a great video. They were praising Kingdom Hearts, how awesome it is, and how likely it was of a combo of Final Fantasy and Disney, and how awesome that was. People were still hating on it because it was the fact it was just IGN. A most recent example was the other day, Max Scoville from IGN. He tweeted out, I just say, a kind of a joke, but pretty much he's saying that he doesn't like Kingdom Hearts. And the joke is, I think the exact tweet was, Kingdom Hearts is the pop culture version of pineapple pizza. Disney and JRPGs are good in their own, but together they're gross and bad. And it was a joke. But people frickin' went crazy because someone from IGN said something not nice about Kingdom Hearts. So all of a sudden IGN as a whole company is terrible and ignorant and stupid and don't know what they're talking about. And again, not blaming Max Scoville for saying what he did, just blaming his colleagues, his co-workers, his friends, and bashing them and all this kind of stuff because he made a joke about not liking Kingdom Hearts. And he had all kinds of tweets and stuff he was saying, replying to other people, talking smack to him and all this stuff. And even some YouTubers, I'm not going to name any names here except for IGN people, but one of them posted something on Facebook, and I commented on it. I'm like, so he doesn't like Kingdom Hearts, so what? And he replied back, it's like, oh, he represents IGN and the whole. I'm like, they speak their own opinions freely. They're not, IGN doesn't tell them, oh, if you don't like something, don't say you don't like it. No, they speak their own opinions freely. And there's all kinds of other YouTubers who are like tweeting at him and just bashing IGN as a whole, and he's replying to him like this is not okay. Like, and I completely agree with it not being okay to bash a whole company and all those people that you don't even know. Like, there's some very, very intelligent people who work at IGN. You know, one of the founders of IGN, Per Schneider, he's very intelligent about video games and everything. You people like Jared Petty, or even people who don't work there anymore, Colin Moriarty, who's now kind of funny. And it's just really irritating to just watch people just bash all these people that they don't even know, or all this stuff, just because one of their colleagues said something bad about Kingdom Hearts. And I understand, like, I love Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is my second favorite video game franchise, and I don't get pissed when people say they don't like it. It's their own opinion. I'm not, you know, like Screw Attack did a top 10 video about franchises should die. Kingdom Hearts was pretty high up there, and nobody gets mad at them. No one's like, oh, Screw Attack can go kill themselves, and all you guys suck and everything because they said that Kingdom Hearts should die. And I was like, well, clearly the people who wrote that video might have not been as knowledgeable as what the series is doing. This video is also kind of older. I think it's before Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced. And it's like the internet really needs to calm down about things. There's way more things to get mad at or worried about. And just the fact because someone who works at an internet outlet said something bad about something you like doesn't mean that outlet is full of ignorant and stupid people. It just means that person who works for this company doesn't like something. And that's pretty much my thoughts on all this stuff. This video might get some hate. Who really knows? I don't care. But that's just how I feel. Like, I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm a huge IGN fan. And sometimes people from IGN say something that I might necessarily agree with, but that doesn't mean that IGN as a whole is a terrible company and all those people are stupid. But that's just my thoughts on the Kingdom Hearts community. If you like this video, or if you don't like this video, dislike if you want, but if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.